Following the expulsion of humans from Eridu by the Annunaki, humanity faced a period of profound adjustment and self-discovery as they roamed across the earth. This newfound freedom, though liberating, presented its own set of challenges, sparking an intriguing and transformative chapter in human history. A clandestine undercurrent emerged in the form of secret romantic entanglements between select Annunaki and humans. These forbidden unions bore fruit in the form of offspring possessing extraordinary capabilities, often revered as demigods. These demigods etched their names into the rich tapestry of legends across diverse civilizations, leaving an indelible mark on human mythology. Among the most celebrated demigods were figures like Gilgamesh, Hercules, Perseus, and Samson. In stark contrast, the progeny resulting from the unions between the Ajiji and humans took a darker and more ominous path. These offspring, known as the Nephilim, were characterized by their bestial and malevolent nature. They often sought refuge in hillside caves, but frequently terrorized human settlements with their menacing attacks, sowing widespread fear and upheaval, even among the Annunaki themselves. Despite the absence of direct Annunaki intervention, human civilization flourished as humans charted their own destinies. They established autonomous cities and societies, breaking free from the direct influence and regulations of the Anunnaki. However, this newfound autonomy came with its share of challenges, leading to moral decay and social upheaval in some human communities. Issues such as theft, debauchery, and violence became increasingly prevalent, posing a formidable challenge in the quest to maintain order and stability. Yet, the tide of history was about to turn once again. The orbit of Nibiru, a celestial phenomenon occurring only once every 3,600 years, drew nearer to Earth. The Anunnaki were acutely aware of the impending calamity that would accompany Nibiru's approach. As Nibiru neared Earth, it would trigger a cataclysmic reversal of Earth's magnetic poles, setting off a chain reaction of devastating earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and catastrophic tsunamis. Faced with this looming global catastrophe, the Anunnaki found themselves at a crossroads, compelled to make a momentous decision. Their choice was to sever their ties with humanity, retreat to their celestial ships, and seek refuge in the vast expanse of outer space. They would orbit Earth until the turbulent storm of natural disasters had subsided. This decision, though fraught with uncertainty, was made against the counsel of certain advisors and family members within their ranks. However, King Enki, a compassionate and visionary leader among the Anunnaki, held a divergent perspective. He believed in humanity's potential for redemption and resilience in the face of impending cataclysm. Enki commissioned a noble-hearted man named Utnapishtim to undertake an ambitious project, the construction of a colossal vessel aptly named the Preserver of Life. This monumental ship was to serve as humanity's lifeline, engineered to weather a great flood prophecy to inundate the Earth. While some humans derided Utnapishtim's endeavor as futile, he remained steadfast in fulfilling Enki's directive, overseeing the construction of this awe-inspiring ark. In addition to the preservation of human life, Utnapishtim played a pivotal role in safeguarding the essence of Earth's diverse animal species, ensuring their survival in the face of impending catastrophe. Guided by Enki's wisdom, advanced Anunnaki technology was harnessed to meticulously gather the DNA of both male and female representatives from each animal species. This painstaking effort ensured that Earth's rich tapestry of fauna would endure through the impending trials. As the monumental ark neared completion, ominous signs of Nibiru's impending arrival reverberated across the globe. Those who had previously scorned Utnapishtim's undertaking now found themselves gripped by fear as they confronted the impending annihilation of their world. As Nibiru drew closer, the Earth was subjected to an onslaught of unprecedented natural disasters. Earthquakes fractured its surface, giving rise to new continents, while volcanoes spewed forth molten lava, engulfing everything in their fiery embrace. Torrential rains caused the oceans to swell, submerging even the mightiest mountain peaks beneath their swelling depths. The once majestic city of Eridu and the Edenic paradise met their tragic demise, and the menacing Nephilim giants met their ultimate reckoning. Amid this cataclysmic turmoil, Utnapishtim's ark stood resilient, navigating the tumultuous floodwaters until they gradually receded. In the wake of this epic deluge emerged a rejuvenated and reborn world, ripe for renewal and revitalization. Leveraging the advanced technological prowess of the Anunnaki, life on Earth underwent a gradual process of rejuvenation. New and powerful cities began to rise from the ashes of the past, with Babylon, Hattusa, and Knossos emerging as symbols of human resilience and ingenuity. Humanity, once again, looked to the Annunaki as benevolent deities, constructing magnificent temples in their honor and weaving intricate threads of spirituality and devotion into their evolving civilizations. Each civilization, rooted in its unique cultural narrative, envisioned their own pantheon of deities, reflecting their interpretation of the Annunnaki's influence. Yet, despite these outward signs of reverence, a profound sense of tranquility remained elusive as tensions between King Enki and his younger brother, Enlil, simmered beneath the surface. While the Anunnaki permitted humans to appoint their own kings in their respective cities, the title of King of Kings on Earth remained firmly vested in Enki, a source of growing envy for Enlil. The rift between the two brothers deepened, fueled by Enlil's deep-seated disdain for humanity and his resentment towards Enki's intervention in their survival. In an effort to diffuse the mounting tensions, Enki proposed a diplomatic solution, advocating for a political union through the marriage of his son, Dumuzid, to Inanna, Enlil's granddaughter. However, this overture was met with fierce opposition from Enki's elder son, Marduk, who harbored ambitions of seizing power for himself and coveting the esteemed title of King of Kings. Marduk's nefarious machinations set in motion a chain of events that culminated in the accidental demise of Dumuzid, abruptly terminating the arranged marriage and exacerbating the enmity between Enki and Enlil. As retribution for his involvement in these tragic events, Marduk was exiled to the unforgiving desolation of a harsh desert. News of these conflicts eventually reached the Anunnaki residing on Nibiru, prompting King Anu to step in and restore order. He extended a pardon to Marduk, allowing his return from exile and bringing an end to the bitter feud between Enki and Enlil. Furthermore, Anu allocated distinct territories to each of the royal Anunnaki for their governance on Earth. Enlil was entrusted with Mesopotamia, Enki with Egypt, Inanna with Persia, and Ninmah with the Sinai region. However, the pardon granted to Marduk did not encompass the rulership of a territory, leaving him discontented. Marduk boldly demanded control over Babylon, a city where he swiftly ascended as the principal deity. This audacious move ignited conflict, as Marduk openly defied Anu's authority and discreetly shared the knowledge of forging iron weapons and armor with his human subjects, amassing a formidable army. Driven by his insatiable hunger for power, Marduk sought to recreate the magnificence of the ancient Garden of Eden, which had been lost to the annals of time due to the catastrophic flood. He commissioned the construction of the Hanging Gardens in Babylon, a breathtaking architectural marvel intended to rival the splendor of antiquity. Additionally, Marduk ordered the creation of a towering structure known as the Tower of Babel, a monumental edifice designed to reach the very heavens, eclipsing all other Anunnaki constructs on Earth. The audacious scope of this project ignited outrage among the remaining Anunnaki, each leader mobilizing their human armies in preparation to confront Marduk. Despite the explicit prohibitions issued by King Anu, Marduk remained unwavering in his pursuit of unchecked ambition. As tensions reached a boiling point, the world bore witness to the commencement of a vast wave of wars and conflicts, embroiling the mightiest civilizations of the Bronze Age. The Anunnaki found themselves perpetually shifting allegiances, forming ever-changing alliances, and forging new partnerships, ultimately sowing the seeds of chaos and destruction in numerous major cities. In a desperate bid to confront Marduk and curb his unchecked aspirations, Enki and Enlil joined forces, sanctioned by King Anu himself. They leveraged the formidable weaponry and advanced ships of the Anunnaki to confront Marduk, a decision that would prove to have far-reaching and catastrophic repercussions for the world. The deployment of the Anunnaki's advanced weaponry resulted in catastrophic devastation across the Earth. Volcanoes erupted with ferocity, earthquakes sundered the land, and tsunamis relentlessly swept across coastlines, decimating entire civilizations. Crops withered under the ashen shroud of volcanic debris, heralding a dire era of famine and deprivation. Desperation gripped humanity, prompting many to abandon their once thriving cities or coalesce into marauding bands, seeking to seize more fertile lands by force. This grim chapter in history, marked by unparalleled turmoil and suffering, would later be recorded as the Bronze Age collapse. In the face of the cataclysmic fallout of their actions, the Annunaki could no longer deny the grim reality that their ceaseless wars would ultimately culminate in the total destruction of the planet. King Anu, in a momentous and pivotal decree, ordered the withdrawal of all Anunnaki from Earth, leaving it under the governance of humanity. Select human leaders, tracing their lineage back to the Annunaki, were entrusted with the responsibility of governing their fellow humans until the day when the Anunnaki would return to Earth. On that destined day, the Anunnaki would undertake the solemn task of selecting those among humanity deemed worthy of ascending to Nibiru, where they would be granted the gift of immortality, ushering in a new era as eternal beings.